some marches and protests at Grady.
They did, but I don't remember any of that time.
All right. Warren Memorial, I understand Dr. King gave
Huh?
Warren Memorial Church?
The what?
Warren Memorial Church.
Warren Memorial Church, yeah, on Ashby Street. Yeah, I remember going there and hearing Martin Luther King speak, but I don't remember what happened.
I understand that the Atlanta business merchants wanted the students to wait to integrate the lunch counters until they saw how integrating the schools would go.
They did, but they wouldn't wait.
Okay. Anything else? A.T. Walden, I understand, and Daddy King were there and tried to speak, and the students were angry. The students didn't want to listen.
Yeah, well, Daddy King and A.T. Walden, who was a lawyer on Auburn Avenue, known as the Colonel, they wanted them to wait until certain happened, but they didn't do it. They went on and started their protest, sitting in the lunch counters and things like that. This time they did sit in at the lunch counter in this city hall and in the county, and they got Julian Bond, and certain of them were arrested. And Hollowell and I represented him in the municipal court. I don't know what happened, but they didn't go to jail.
Rush Memorial Church, Reverend Joseph E. Boone.
Huh?
Rush Memorial Church.
Yeah.
Reverend Boone.
Yeah, he was a pastor of Rush Memorial Church. I think that was a Presbyterian church for a while, yeah.
Okay. Now, I understand they were supporting the students.
Huh?
They supported the students and gave them meeting space at the church.
They did. I never went to any of those meetings, but they did.
Okay. Anything else you want to talk about, Donald Hollowell, the law firm?
No. Well, the law firm, Hollowell, Ward, Moore, and Alexander, we had a statewide practice in civil rights. There were not many lawyers in Georgia at that time. Very few, not many black lawyers. Later on, there was one in Augusta, Jack Ruffin, and there was one in Macon. I've forgotten his name now. And one in Albany, C.B. King. And we had cases with them. So I didn't participate in a lot of those cases.
The students were very organized, and you referenced the Committee on Appeal for Human Rights.
That was the original students out of the colleges. Mm-hmm. That was not the Student Nonviolent Committee.
No.
That was people mostly from Morehouse, Spelman, and Clark, and maybe Atlanta University, I don't recall. Yeah, well, I was away in law school in Northwestern when they started, but I came back down and joined Don Hollowell's office in August of 1960. So, yeah, well, those were quite memorial days, and they set the stage for what's happening today.
Do you remember the governor's response to?
Huh?
Do you remember the governor's response to the appeal for human rights?
The governor, I think Lester Maddox might have been in the governor. By that time, I had gotten elected to the state senate, and they were marching, and they wanted to go by the Capitol. But the chief of police, Herbert Jenkins, he met them right about before they got to the city hall, and told them, said, don't go by the Capitol. Say it'd be dangerous to go by there because the governor's opposed to it. So they went down another street. But they wanted to march all the way from this west side to the King Center. Okay, that's about it for me.
Okay. Anything else you want to talk about the political response?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, sir. We are so honored.
Thank you, sir.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Okay, I'll see y'all later.
All right.
What they gonna do with this?
It's going to go on the city.